Let's hope this video is exposed right. Don't want to be exposing yourself to people, Che. Welcome to a Q&A. What a standard YouTube video. But today, we're gonna be extreme! And by extreme, I mean I asked you guys to send me in some controversial topics to talk about. So let's talk about some controversial issues. Zola asks, Halloween or Christmas? This is important. Okay, it's not that important. Here's why. It's an easy answer. Also not that controversial. I like candy. Candy is king. Candy is king of Halloween. But I can't go door to door knocking on doors dressed up anymore because I'm 23 and 22 years old. I'm not 13 anymore. If I was, I'd still have crippling insecurities about my body. That's a funny joke, Che. You still have insecurities. Don't you love it when the lighting changes? I don't. Hey son, why don't you go fuck yourself? There's a controversial topic. I'm gonna go with Christmas, because at Christmas I can eat all the chocolate I want. Alright, can we actually talk about some serious topics now, guys? Clowns. Clowns! Clowns. The first horror film I ever watched was the film by Stephen King called It, which has this crazy, creepy, goddamn killer clown in it. Don't even want to talk about it. He might be around here. That gave me nightmares for goddamn 6 years. I don't know if it was 6 years, but it was definitely a number of years. So, really, to me, that's like one of the scariest things. I always hated clowns after watching that film. He pulls a goddamn kid down a storm drain. I ain't going no near storm drains. What did I just say? So the fact that people are dressing up as clowns now and just chasing people down the road. Dude, if you try and do that to me, I say this with an advanced apology. Here is an advanced apology from me if you're a clown. Look, if you're a dummy that dresses up as a clown and chases people down the street because they think it's funny to scare them, I own a baseball bat. I will not be afraid to use that baseball bat because I'm afraid of you. Swinging a hit. So we've currently talked about Halloween and Christmas and clowns. All good topics. I did want to talk about real shit. You know, when you open with a couple of jokes for a video, it really doesn't seem that great to go into topics like Trump, Hillary, euthanasia, and refugee crisis. But we're gonna go there anyway. Who said this channel can't be multi-layered? Trump or Hillary? Donald Trump. I was gonna make a video about Donald Trump. I was gonna make a full video about how much of a goddamn moron that guy is, and I realized it's too easy. It's too easy. I can make jokes all day. I can make jokes till the cows come home, and I don't even own any cows, so they're never coming home, like my family. But it really is too easy. Like, there's too many easy things I could say. Oh, he said he'd date his daughter. Incest joke. Insert here. He's a sexist, racist, homophobe, dickhead. All good jokes that could make this video funny. My view on it is, and this is a genuine opinion, that if you do not think that Donald Trump is a goddamn idiot, then you might have been sipping a bit too much of the Kool-Aid. That's the dummy Kool-Aid, if you didn't realize. Before everyone starts a goddamn flame war in the comments section, I'm not saying that Hillary Clinton is the best. I've read a bunch of stuff which I'm like, that's not good. That's not what a good human would do. I disagree with a lot of stuff she's done. I disagree with a lot of stuff she said. But it doesn't mean that she's not the better politician and that Donald Trump isn't a fucking crazy person. Can I swear on this? Can I swear on this channel? Oh, it's my channel? Cool. If you're honestly watching this video and you think, why are you saying that? That's so rude that you would say that. He could be the president. You're fucking insane. God, you're insane. If you think Donald Trump should be president, like, I don't think you're thinking about it. I think you've got in this idea that there's a guy that speaks his mind and he says what he's thinking. That's cool, right? That's great. He should be the president because he's different to all the other people. Look, if someone speaks their mind and they say what they actually think, I think that's great. I think politicians should be more real. They should actually say how they feel about stuff rather than just hiding it and kind of making stuff up to seem like the perfect person. But Donald Trump doesn't say what normal people say. Donald Trump says racist stuff. Donald Trump says ridiculously ignorant stuff. Donald Trump is a bigot and a sexist and a piece of shit. Now, those are all easy things to say because it's been said before 100 times. And it's true. But that's the thing. It is true. And although Hillary Clinton has a whole scandal with emails, probably rigged part of the election so that she would win over Bernie. And I mean, I've also read conspiracy theories that her and her husband have killed a bunch of people. It doesn't mean, not helping my own case, doesn't mean she wouldn't make a better president than Donald Flump. That did get deep, Che. Good job. Freddie asks, why is life so unfair? Unless you're a sociopath, like most YouTubers, you probably have thought at some point in your life that life is unfair. That it sucks, that it's hard for no reason, that it's all coming against you, and you won't be able to do what you want to do in life because everything is just like not working in your favor. And that's because it is. Sometimes. My best advice for if you are going through a hard time is that even if it lasts for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, years, it will eventually get better / stop being shitty. Don't know what that was. Feel like I made a video talking about this, where I was talking about how I have no idea sometimes what the hell I'm doing with my life. I don't know what videos to make. I don't know if what I'm saying is even helpful or useful or meaningful in the slightest. And that sucks a lot, but you just kind of got to work through it. And eventually, you'll get to some kind of point where you understand what you're doing. I think. I'm 23 years old. Here's a question that will be sure to get the flame war in the comments fired up. Scarlett asks, feminism or nah? Am I a feminist? Yes. Do I think that's a bad thing? No. Do I think people think it is a bad thing? Yes. Do I think those people are misguided? Yes. Do I know that there is a bunch of YouTube channels with massive audiences on this website that seem to think that feminism is a really negative thing? Yes. Do those people seem like total arseholes to me? Yes, they do. The best reason I can explain why I think feminism is a good thing, apart from enjoying equality for everyone. Oh wait, that's the only thing I really need to say. People are gonna say, but Che, feminism doesn't mean what it used to mean. First of all, pretty sure you're wrong. Second of all, if someone said something outlandish or crazy like men should die, that person isn't a feminist, they're a goddamn idiot. A lot of people say, well, why don't you just call yourself an equalityist? I don't know what they actually say. The reason I still call myself a feminist is because people have worked for the cause of feminism for what? 80 years now? I don't then want to say, oh, I'm just gonna not use that name, because then it loses all the things those people have worked for. In the same way that most people, and I'm not saying everyone, would say that if they disagree with something in, for example, Christianity, they wouldn't go and make their own sect of that religion. Not that people don't do that, because they totally do, but most people don't. Also, I get that that is totally non-comparable, and I shouldn't have used that as an analogy, but I did it. Do you honestly think anyone who defends Harambe actually cares about animal rights, or is it just a shallow internet fad? Some dumb parents let their little kid get caught by a gorilla and then they had to kill it. That sucks, alright? That's not cool. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big a deal. It sucks when animals are treated badly. It sucks when they're killed for seemingly no reason. Though you can totally argue that it could have killed the kid. That's a whole different argument. As far as people getting pissed off that it became a meme, I think you gotta chill out. I think people just gotta chill out and find stuff funny. I don't think that you can joke about everything in the world. I think there are some things that some people shouldn't joke about because they're really messed up and you don't have a right to joke about them. I don't think Harambe is one of those. Dicks out for Harambe? Yeah, that's really funny. It got the animal more attention than it ever would have if no one found it that funny. So the fact that people kept talking about it afterwards and it had a whole conversation about it, I guess it can only be a good thing. I'll tell you what I don't like at the moment is how there's people that just find everything offensive and there's the people that say nothing is offensive, and they just don't seem to both realize that there is totally a middle ground, much like the entire world. With most things, nothing is black and white. There is an area of gray in the middle. Everything should be based on its situation. People should stop being assholes and people should stop getting offended over things that don't really offend them. I'm gonna get a lot of shit on this video. Okay, let's do two more and then we'll finish this boy off. Why does it sound like we're killing someone? Well, this one's easy. Animal testing. Do I think we should be testing products on animals so that we can give them to humans? No. It feels like a really weird practice that we still have that in the world. It's one of those things that eventually I think will be phased out and will stop doing, but at the moment, because China's such a big fucking country and economy, kind of makes it hard. If you don't know, if you want to sell products in China, you have to test it on animals to be able to then sell those products. Not every product. You don't have to let a dog sit on a mat to see if you can sell the mat. You know what I mean. Questions like that are just like, it's really weird. People are asking me like, oh, what's your views on homophobia? It's shit. It sucks that people are so narrow-minded. It's not really a question, though. Talk about the death penalty. Jesus, Che. And I did ask for controversial topics, didn't I? So I guess I probably shouldn't just skip it because it's too controversial. Hey, Che, go back to trying candy videos. Do I think that there should be a death penalty? No. I used to think it should be because I think there's some terrible people in the world that we just shouldn't have around and they shouldn't even have a chance to escape or get out of prison or even come close to any other human beings. I think those people exist. I think they're terrible. Do I think that it sucks that some people, even if it's 1 in 1,000 people, are wrongly convicted and they die even though they shouldn't be in that position? of the death penalty. I think even 1 in 1,000 is too many to justify it. What a weird Q&A to do. And what a weird way to end it, dude. Start with Christmas and Halloween, end with the death penalty. Somewhere in between you got clowns. All solid content, Shay. Guys, if you disagree with me on any of the things I talked about in this video, that's completely fine. Go leave a comment down below. I'm going to try and read and reply to as many as possible. The last video we did had like 600 comments or something crazy, which is awesome. I love reading your comments and replying to them and having a discussion. That's the reason that I started YouTube. So go and do that if you disagree, if you agree, if you want to say something completely different. That's awesome. Hey, do you think we could smash 5,000 likes on this video? Because if we could, that would be cool. And if you have any other topics that you'd like to hear me talk about in the future in other videos, then let me know in the comments as well. Apart from that, thank you for watching. Peace out. Don't start wars to your life. You guys have got to go live it. I love you a lot, and I will see you next time. Shweo!